Daddy, come to me. I'm where the queen is. Daddy, come to me. I'm where the queen. Like where the yellow thing. No, I'm not there. Like down there. I'm down there. Because I'm on my actually on the mom. Daddy, do not kill me, okay? Daddy, come here. Daddy, are we in the same server? Roger, pretend I was at school because you cannot pick me up. Because I was playing with my friends. Daddy, can you pick me up? Daddy, can you pick me up? Daddy, pick me up. Pick me up. Pick me up. Pick me up. Woo. Pick me up. Daddy, Roger, pretend I was at school because you cannot pick me up because you're doing your work. I like this. Fun. Funny. No, Daddy, somebody killed me. I'm the queen of the world. Are you in my server, Daddy? Daddy, are you in my server? 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 Daddy, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, then come to me. Then come to me, Daddy. Daddy, come to me. Daddy, come to me. Daddy, I'm gonna play the house game. I'm gonna play the
Okay,
house.
I'll join you later, okay?
When you finish getting your other pets?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you can join me. I'm not gonna play house game. I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna play um Daddy, Daddy, look what I'm gonna play. Daddy, look what I'm gonna play.
Okay.
You need to join me, okay? You need to pick me up from school, okay? Okay, Daddy? Okay, Daddy? I'm gonna be the baby and you're gonna be the daddy, right? Right, Daddy? Right? So you listen to me, right?
I used to manage my team with spreadsheets. It was a nightmare. And
this lady magician was to fall into this glass container and hold her breath for a certain period of time. They released her and she fell in. She ended up getting trapped. She asked to be let out after the time period is up, but the lid was stuck and she couldn't get out, so the people had to help her quick. Ended up pulling this lady out and she nearly drowned, but it could have gone extremely wrong because they pulled it off last minute to save her. This throwing knife magic trick went extremely wrong. This magician couple went on America's Got Talent and did the spinning wheel knife throwing trick. However, it went extremely wrong because when the knife thrower actually threw his knife at the spinning board, his wife was on it. He ended up throwing the knife at it and the board fell off and nearly crushed the lady on it. Could have gone extremely wrong, but the crazy thing about all this is that the knife wasn't the most dangerous part. It was actually the wheel falling off and crushing the lady. David Blaine, a well-known magician, was shot in the throat while doing a magic trick. He used a pellet gun to shoot something in his mouth that he was holding with his teeth. However, the pellet actually went through and ended up hitting the back of his throat. Super slow motion, you can see that the pellet gun shoots, breaks the thing that he's holding in his mouth and ends up going to the back of his throat. The buried alive trick gone wrong. Essentially what happens here is this guy was chained up and put underground. He was put into an all glass coffin, buried into the ground using dirt, and then cement was covered over the top. The trick was that he had to escape being buried alive and end up getting out in a certain period of time. Instead of the cement and dirt staying there, it all ended up collapsing in one and nearly crushing the guy in the casket. Basically, he was buried alive in a bunch of concrete. He did end up getting the guy out, however, when he ended up going to hospital, he did end up passing away. This TV host was stabbed in the hand. Now you're probably thinking, how? There was 4 paper bags and one of them had a big spike inside of it. What ended up happening is the magician told the presenter to actually try the trick and see what would happen. He ended up trying the trick and she ended up spiking her hand. It went extremely wrong and the other presenter thought it was a joke and he was laughing until he realised it was actually real. Obviously this trick went extremely wrong and the crazy thing about it is it actually happened on live air. What happened was this magician went in this glass box to do his teleportation magic trick and the curtain that stays up to hide him doing his trick actually fell down and exposed him. As you can see, while the curtain's waving about, it actually ends up falling about and exposes the guy running away. Then he releases the curtain on top of the glass box and someone else is in there. However, everybody saw that the other guy literally just ran away. Circus, these 2 performers were going to do a flip trick when it went extremely wrong. What happened was this guy was going to end up picking this other guy up and they were going to do a flip trick. However, when it happened, they did the flip trick and he ended up hitting his head on the ground and knocking himself out. This went extremely wrong and the guy actually flipping the performer got knocked out. Well, this street performer asked this person walking by to help him with his trick. What she had to do was throw the knife and him to catch it while he was holding his torch. When she ended up throwing it, he ended up not catching the knife and it hit him on his hand, which was really bad. The man was chained up and catching the knife and it hit him on his hand, which was really bad. The man was chained up and actually went inside of this water box so he couldn't move. In this video, he's basically suspended off the ground in a chained water box where he can't move. And the trick is that he has to release himself from the chain and get out of the water box in time. He actually ended up struggling to get the last lock off and he had to get it down and everybody had to pull him out and he nearly ended up passing away in this video. However, he got saved in time, but it could have gone really wrong. Make sure to subscribe and also tap this video, you won't want to miss it, guys.
Bye. Have a good time. Bye.